Welcome back. Today we are going to do reverse-seared smoked steak on the Weber Searwood with the griddle attachment.
And I gave up on New York strip like years ago. I had one of his 2 weeks ago. I'm back. New York strip is ready.
All right, let's go do it.
Deep basement.
All right, so we're gonna season the steak. Like I said, very simple. I'm gonna use Wash Your Sister sauce as the binder. So just sprinkle that on there. Go ahead and rub that in for me, Bob.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We start off with a tinge of salt. Go ahead and turn it.
You want to get up here?
Sure.
Tinge. That is a very small tinge.
Yep, because we're gonna add meat church, steak and everything seasoning on top.
Blanco.
And then I'll get the sides.
Just a tinge now.
Just a tinge. I'm assuming that's a word. Now we'll do pepper.
I've never heard tinge before, to be honest.
Now with pepper, I go liberal. Now for the final thing, like I said, meat church, steak and everything seasoning. It's pepper, garlic, salt, and a bunch of other stuff.
That's good.
That should do it. We're gonna go get the grill fired up for a smoke. We're gonna smoke this to about 90 degrees. We're gonna keep it very light. And then we're gonna heat up the griddle and do a reverse sear for 1 or 2 minutes on each side, probably 1 minute, and then we'll be good to go.
So what's our like the temp we're going for on your when you spike it?
So I've had success going to 119.
And then it goes up as it rests.
Yeah, then we rested for, I'm not a believer of resting for too long, just a couple minutes.
Never have believed
past 120 and we'll get some nice red in this. All right, so the Searwood is ready to go. We're gonna do it on smoke boost, which is 180 extra smoke. And we're gonna stick the steak right up on the top rack. Go ahead.
You want it on the middle or the left side?
I think the left side, maybe. Yeah, because we have the grate in there right now. I mean the griddle in there right now, which is where we're gonna sear it at the end. So we're gonna low and slow the smoke, and we're gonna use the probe. This Searwood comes with one probe. It's got
only one?
It's got 2 ports, but they send you 1 probe because obviously they want you to buy more. That's one of the drawbacks.
How much is one?
I don't even know. I haven't looked it up yet.
$39.99.
Probably. You know how that goes.
There's probably some knockoffs on Amazon.
I mean, Weber is a business, but those knockoffs I found die because they're made in China. These are too, but I assume they have some kind of quality control.
Maybe, maybe not.
So we're gonna stick that right in the middle.
And so you don't probe it through the down here?
I usually go from the top. You think we should move it?
No, doesn't matter. I was just wondering. Just trying to learn like all of us.
All right, and then we're gonna shut it and we're gonna let this thing go. Once it hits about 90 degrees, we're gonna take it off and we're gonna sear it, minute each side on,
and we're going
super hot.
119 on the sear.
119.
Right.
Don't ask me why it's an odd number, but it is.
It works, it works.
Yeah. Cheers. All right, we're at 90 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and take it off and we're gonna set it aside while we heat this thing up to get the griddle nice and hot. And we actually have a laser thermometer that we're gonna make sure this thing's at least 500 degrees before we stick it back on.
But we're gonna give you the link for the cheaper one, the Chinese one.
Correct.
It's Weber brand, right?
No.
They copied it, looked Weber. Oh, look at that.
All right, this thing is piping hot, and actually, I've got this new thermal, what do you call this thing?
Laser thermometer
Is
thing.
it laser?
Mine has a red laser, I don't know.
It does have a green laser, so whatever.
Yeah, that's the nicer laser, the green.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, it's a thermal thermometer. I'm gonna point it at the griddle, and we're gonna see what temperature we got. We're hoping for 500s before we drop that nice piece of steak on there. It's red, it is red.
Oh, green would have been better.
So we're at 514 in the back right corner, 518 in the middle. Yeah, on the left is 500 exactly.
Perfect.
So let's do that. I'm gonna butter it up. Oh, it's vibrating. It's vibrating just
Yeah,
like
so
happened
what
the
is
other
that,
day.
dude?
Don't know.
The butter is alive, man. It doesn't want to get hot.
All right, drop her on.
Oh, she feels super nice.
All right.
It's amazing this can get this hot.
Go ahead and count to 60.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. I lost count.
Let's shut it so it gets even hotter.
Are you sure? Because you're gonna cook the top.
Just for a couple seconds. Because one thing I've noticed about the griddle on this Searwood is once you open the top, because it's not getting flame directly to the underneath, it cools down pretty quickly. So I want to make sure it stays hot. We'll wait about a minute. We'll flip it again. We should be good to go. Mr. Producer's counting for us with his hands.
But he's not right. He said 3535. What's that mean?
I don't know.
35.
35 seconds, I guess. Oh, and this thing actually handily has...
So I do like that.
It has its own thermometer for the inside, so you can do both.
So what brand is it? It says it right there.
Grill Mark.
So is that Ace's?
That's got to be Ace Hardware house brand, yeah, right?
I would think so. So mine was made for like in your house to test like your HVACs. That's why I bought it. I don't know if it's the same type.
So we're at 114. Let's flip it. Oh yeah.
Yes.
You got to get a good shot of that.
So I've always been told it was like when you're smoking pork shoulder, it's called Mr. Brown.
Oh yeah, okay, I like that. All right, let's probe it now. $113.
What? I'm gonna have a fever.
Let me get your forehead, Mr. COVID.
Normally mine always read less. Like during COVID, I was checking the temps.
113. So we got just a couple degrees to go. Yeah, 113.
All the way through, that's amazing. So even cooked. So this is what I never do. I never sit there with the thermometer waiting to get to our temp, and I overcook my steaks all damn time. So this is what he's resorted to make it sure.
The middle is actually only at 104, so I'm gonna shut it again and let it griddle up.
So this is now a part of our life, shutting it.
Well, because if there's one drawback to this Weber Searwood griddle, it's that it loses heat quickly when you leave the top up.
But only the griddle, not the grid.
I don't know, I'm sure the grid loses heat too.
Okay, we're gonna have to test that in future episodes.
So with something like a Blackstone, the flame is actually hitting the metal right directly, whereas here, the flame is somewhat lower, so it's just heat resonating. So it's not quite as, there's not as much fidelity there. That's a word, that's the right word.
Fidelity, liberal, and what was your salt thing? We're all learning vocabulary, it's very nice. What are we at? Communicate, chef.
Well, we got some sections that are 119.
What's the middle?
Let's pull it, it's 119. All right, I say we cut through right through the middle. Let's see how
like
the middle
this?
looks. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got some red in there.
Take a hit. What's it taste like?
We could cook it more, actually.
Yeah, I think it's a little. This one.
Taste is really good, but we can cook it some more. I'm not a rare kind of guy. I'm a medium rare. Let's put it back on.
I mean, damn, it is very good.
It is very tasty, but
New York strip is back in my life, thank God. So the middle was not 119. You pulled it at what temp?
I pulled 119 because
From the sides.
It was 119 here and here, and I just wanted to make sure that we didn't overcook it, because you can always do this. But what you can't do is remove, once you've overcooked it, you can't go back. So I'd much rather do this.
The last 2 times he brought like expensive steaks to my house, he says together we burnt them, but I was cooking, I burnt them. So now he's been cooking at my house.
Well, but to be fair, we were both drunk.
Well, yeah, but that's,
and we were both like, no, let's keep it going.
Yeah, because we always want to wait to eat.
Correct.
I don't know why, Why aren't you wearing black gloves, dude, in the grilling video?
Because I'm not touching the meat, you are. You're used to touching meat, aren't you?
Yeah. with
All
black
right.
gloves on. Donnie,
That one is definitely good to go. That is delicious.
tell us how it tastes, Don and I.
Yeah, this is done too. Perfect. Damn, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. Cheers, gentlemen. Yeah,
Perfect.
that thinning. So juicy.
Juicy as hell. Nice salty crust.
I can taste the washer sauce.
God, that's good.
Perfect. And the good thing is you see when the fat gets that nice crisp, when you eat it, it pops in your mouth like juicy.
Yeah. So
I mean,
I'd
this
give it
is-
5.
Yeah, this is 5 out of 5. 5
5 out of 5 monies. So let me ask you, we've done the reverse sear now with the smoke first. We've also done it the other way, where we just put it on until it's
This is it.
119. This is even better, you
This
think?
is it. I mean, the fat's popping.
What about you? Do you taste any smoke in there?
I taste smoke, I taste washer sauce,
Wash your sister sauce, get it
wash
right.
your sister. I taste the Blanco. But the way it pops in the mouth with the juices, that's what's...
God, that's good.
So when a steak is cooked incorrectly at my house and a kid gets a piece of fat and they spit it out, it means it wasn't cooked properly. It's not burnt properly to make it juicy.
All right, well, I'd say this has been a success.
Yeah, this is the way.
Yet another successful cook on the Searwood. I think we're starting to come to conclusions here on this device. Highly versatile. You can do lots of different things, as you've seen us do, and we'll continue to do more. So, thumbs up.
It's impressive. Let that fat pop in your mouth. Oh yeah. Right? That's the way.
All right, basement hangout.
Ow! Drop it. Oh.
Basement.